What is up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another video. We've got a very strong Fossil Cup team for you. You see, we were building this on stream together with the chat, and we weren't sure what exactly to run in the back. We were just trying to create a new team. We had Ferrothorn in the lead. We thought Quagsire would make a great safe swap with what we were seeing because there was limited grass we were running into, and then we were just deciding what to go and back. We thought about Pelipper here for maybe some more fire coverage, but then you're like, why not just go double Mudboi? If there's a grass type, Quagsire will certainly lure it out, and we'll try the double Mudboi team. So hopefully we don't run into any double Razor Leaf, but I think this is a pretty strong line, and we're going to see how it performs here in the Go Battle League in the Fossil Cup. Sorry to hear that so many people are having issues with the game right now. It wasn't too bad for me yesterday, but I haven't played my battles yet today. We'll see if they end up being pretty rough. Our opponents, we swap Quag into Mel. They swap into Gyarados. I'm like, okay, we're going to get shield advantage. No! Right away! Quag! No mercy. Like that short we have. One shots the Gyarados. I'm not sure what they were thinking, to be honest. Did they think I was going to, like, bait them with acid spray? We get the shield from SCAV, so Quagsire has immediately put us in a tremendous position. The rough thing, though, is our Ferrothorn really has nowhere to go, right? So I actually decide I do shield to get off my Stone Edge here to probably force their last shield. And then I'm going to aggressively swap in my Whiscash, because if I stay in, I'm essentially just giving the SCAV more farm, and once again my Ferrothorn has nowhere to go against this team because it didn't get lined up against the Gyarados. So I think the opponent made a mistake. They probably should have countered my... I'm gonna have to take a move here. Hopefully it's not the Mega Horn. Hopefully it's just a Drill Run. It is just a Drill Run, so we can tank that. In comes the Melmetal. We're gonna get a nice Mud Bomb off here for some hefty damage. Takes out about half health, and our opponent has had enough. Opponent made a mistake there. I think they could have won that game, to be honest. When I swap my Ferrothorn, when I swap my Quag, if they swap their SCAV, they can win that matchup if they're willing to expend shields. And then I would have to take it out with my Whiscash, and then they'd have Gyarados on Whiscash and Melmetal on Ferrothorn. So I think just the opponent made the wrong decision on which Pokemon to counter swap into, but it happens to all of us. Pharaoh into Reggie, tough lead, but this is what our team's designed for, right? We got double ground in the back. Opponent, oh no, I forgot. Oh man, I forgot about this one. Shoot. I could already see the comments rise. You only win because of lag. Every game you've ever won has been because of lag, in every game you've ever lost has been because the opponents outplayed you. Our opponent lags pretty badly there. And it's not me doing this, it's Quagsire. Rise would have top lefted to be polite to our opponent, but Quag wouldn't let me. Quag just took over the reins, and he refuses to stop tapping. So yeah, very unfortunate for our opponent. They take us out, but we're up 2 shields, and we have Switch. We've got a very hard punish to Swampert here. I'm going to elect to shield the Earthquake, potential Earthquake, because it does quite a bit of damage. Shadow Swampert can actually win against Ferrothorn, which is pretty wild. If you bait the Hydro Cannon and land the EQ, that's how much damage it does. Kind of insane. We overfarm. We'll take him out with a Power Whip. What is in back? It is a Poliwrath. So I go for the Power Whip. You could argue maybe I should have Thundered here, because it probably does a little bit more damage. But we were in a good spot either way. And we get the win. Would have been a lot closer if our opponent didn't lag so much in the lead, because their Reggie should have gotten off a move against our Quag, which it did not. Fabled is the next opponent. Tough lead. Pharaoh catching all the steals. So this is a pretty bad lead if you see it, but once again, they counter our... They probably just saw the typing, right? They probably just saw that ground water typing and thought it was Swampert, maybe. So they immediately swap into Pell. And this is not great for Pell. These Stone Edges do a ton of damage. I know he's at the Hurricane, but I don't want to shield a Weather Ball. So a really nice call from our opponent. Actually lands the Hurricane, but Quag, IV's mattering, gets to the Stone Edge still. And Pelipper tanky enough to actually survive it. But we do get shield advantage. And the Pelipper, because it Hurricaned, probably will not get to another Hurricane against our Ferrothorn. So we know we can just let a Weather Ball go through here. And we're going to have energy advantage. And Escavalier is not going to appreciate a Thunder if it comes in. What is going to enter the ring? It is a Registeel. So we actually store the Thunder for later. And go into Whiscash. They respond with Escab, but because we are up a shield, this is definitely a favorable matchup for Whiscash. I just have to land 2 Mud Bombs, and we know how spammy it is with Mud Shot, Mud Bomb. Gets to these moves very quickly. Just spamming away here, nothing too fancy. They actually let it go, which I think is a mistake. I think they would have been better off shielding to get my last shield. And then they could have just landed a Focus Blast here. And I would have had to probably get to like 2 Thunders to have a chance. Mutual lag here. We are frozen. Frozen in time. This is a weird new type of lag we are seeing where it's like, normally when you lag for this long in the past, the game is just done. Like usually one person is still attacking. But no. People are lagging for like minutes now, and it's just mutual the whole time. Kind of weird. We get the last shield. I'm going to shield my Whiscash because I want to get to another Mud Bomb. Because I got zapped, I'm going to aggressively swap in Pharaoh. I land the Thunder, and I'm actually going to commit here to another Thunder. Part of me thought maybe I should just settle for the Power Whip, but no, I'm going to commit to the Thunder. Because I can guarantee now this puts him into Mud Bomb range. And it was actually a CMP tie, which is perfect. Thunder, 5 Bullet Seeds, Focus Blasts, 15 Lock-Ons. It's the same amount of time. And we get to the Mud Bomb here. So fortunately, the lag didn't really cost us. I think opponent could have made that closer if they had shielded the S-Cav and forced my last shield there on the Whiscash, but a good game, nonetheless. And it's on to the next one. We're slowly creeping up to veteran rank. Maybe we can hit it by the end of the week. No way, Jose is our opponent. Finally, we get a good lead. In comes Walrein. I'm like, okay, this is totally fine with me. So I'm willing to stay in here because my Quag can honestly handle the Pelipper fairly well. And I'm like, you know what? If he's like double weak to Pharaoh, he might go for this. I actually make the right call there. So that ended up being really nice. We get the Bullet Seed down. We're in a pretty commanding position. Okay, I pause. Hold the phone. Some of you guys hate when I pause. Might be wondering, Rise, why the heck did you swap Quag? Well, in my head, I was thinking there's no way he comes in with Pelipper. So I'm going to do 1 Bullet Seed to see what it is, and then I'm probably going to swap Quag as my safe swap. And he came in with the Pelipper. So I literally like did the Bullet Seed still, but I already had made up in my mind I was going to safe swap Quag when I could have just stayed in against the Pelipper, but it's whatever. Just a total brain fart here, but I mean, it's not the worst play in the world because, right, he might be triple weak to Pharaoh. I get the shield from Stone Edge. He CMPs me here, but I know I can survive a Weather Ball, so I'm not going to shield. Get off my Stone Edge on the CMP tie. Get the final shield, and there is a Swampert in back, and this is game over. I was kind of trolling at this point. Yeah, just this guy's team is just a bit too weak to Pharaoh. We undercharge quite a bit, but it's still one-shots. We're practicing our undercharges here. I go for the Thunder. I'm going for the undercharge. Look at that undercharge. Very impressive. If you're wondering why I'm undercharging, it's I don't know. It's totally unnecessary. We're just having some fun. We get hurricaned, and then we mudshot down with our Whiscash. Always nice when you can mudshot down a flying type. G to the G. One more battle in this video. Just one set today. Shorter video. Phantom Menace. Very scary name. Pretty decent lead. But we have like two better answers. So you could argue I probably should have just swapped instantly. But instead I decided to build up energy first and then swap. I decided to eat the Earthquake. In comes Swampert. And he lets me get this off, which is pretty nice. There might have been some desync there. And I figured he's probably not going to shield, right? Because he knows there's a Ferrothorn waiting for his Swampert, so. But he only went up to like double Hydro here. So there's no way he gets to a an Earthquake. So I know I can take this. And also if Swampert was his best answer to Quag, it's most likely Whiscash isn't going to have a hard counter in back. We swap in Whiscash, and our opponent top left. So they must have been double weak to Whiscash Money. Cash Money Middleton. I should nickname my Whiscash Chris Middleton by now. I always make that reference. If you're not familiar with Chris Middleton, one of our best players on the Milwaukee Bucks NBA team. Okay. Nice little Metatite as a reward. A 5-0. And thanks to you guys as well for suggesting me some teams. This was a viewer suggestion on my stream, and we ended up going 5-0. So, it's always nice when that works out. 24-65, almost at veteran rank. I've seen some people have already hit expert. Juanilo specifically already hit expert rank, which is pretty insane. You guys, there's so many beasts and insane battlers in this game. And we're trying to join the likes of them, right? Well, all that said, thank you guys so much for watching. You know what to do. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Comment down below. All comments are appreciated. They help not the Go Battle League algorithm. Doesn't exist, but the YouTube algorithm. And what am I missing? I said subscribe. I said comment. I didn't say thumbs up, like the video if you enjoyed the content. And all that said, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.